Howdy folks, welcome back to Valheim. You would think after 51 episodes I would remember it doesn't save your rested bonus when you exit. So I gotta go back home and get my rested bonus, and then we're gonna continue on. We're gonna get some copper today, that's the plan. So I don't know if you remember, but when I came over here to the swamp 2, there was a big copper node there. I've mined that out, and we're gonna head south and get some more copper. We're going to take this copper with us, and then the plan will be to eventually come over with the boat and get the copper. Speaking of boats, I still don't know what happened to the Carve. As far as I know, it's just gone. I guess it got destroyed and the parts are under the water, maybe? Anywho, let's get a rested bonus. About ready to eat some new food, too. Rocky's all happy. He's all ready to go. Something I keep forgetting to look into is, how do I tell what season it is? There we go. I feel rested. Back over to the swamp. So I can't quite take all the copper in one trip. I'm a little short. Alright, so we can grab that, and then I need 10 pounds. I want to keep that for like the, something over there making noise. I want to keep that for a fire. Not sure what that is over there making noise. We're just going to go this way. Pretend like that's not a thing. So I'm going to head down to here. There's all this copper down here. That is the plan. I've got my sneaky hood on. So I kind of wanted to just sneak through here. So we'll see how that works out. It's up to here. That's a bear. That's some gray dwarfs. Alright, here's the copper. Alright. I'm busy. Leave me alone. You guys aren't going to give up, are you? Alright, fine. Come here. I was going to show the people my boat. Because I've prepared. You could eat another bite, indeed. Let's get some good stuff going. So I've got a little temporary portal over here. I think this is just my travel portal, if I remember right. Yeah, it's not connected. So what I wanted to do was, I'm going to put my metal in this thing. That's the plan. I don't think there's anybody left in here. I killed was it a skeleton? Yeah, I killed a skeleton in here. So I'm going to just put down a quick crafting bench. And then we're going to put down a quick chest. Like that. Get rid of the old crafting bench. And then we're going to throw a metal in there. Perfect. In case I need to take the boat somewhere. Then we'll end up loading up the boat. Taking it on out of here. That's the plan anyway. Then I got my portal there. I can bust back home and get my rested bonus. So one thing I wanted to try to do was pop a copper node. Carrot seeds. Yeah, why not? Yeah, of course there's a bear. Because, you know, why wouldn't there be a bear? Alright, fine. Gonna come here? Knocked me off the rock. That's not fair. Get back here. I'm not done with you yet. Now I'm done with you. Alright, we got some stuff. Yay. So what I want to do is I want to pop this. I'm gonna pop this copper node. Let me put a fire up here. And we'll see if that will keep any of them at bay. So I got this giant copper node here. So I kind of want to dig down and see if I can expose it and end up popping it. Since it's high up, I think we might be able to do that. Also, when I go back home, I might end up bringing my bone pickaxes. They're so much easier to repair in the field. I want to be able to get out of here, so carve ourselves a little ramp. How deep does this thing go? It's got a taproot. Oh, we're down to the water. That's no good. Thought maybe this one would be high enough we could get underneath it, but that may not be the case. Oh, we're just kind of ankle deep water, which doesn't make me wet. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, where's my boat? Get some of the stuff in the boat. Pretty much all this stuff. I guess I'll keep the wood on me. Guess I need that for something. I'm hoping the portal and the chest. That's only 2 items. I don't think we'll get raids here, but there does seem to be some controversy and difference of opinion on what causes raids. The general consensus I've seen is like 3 base items, I think. And then some people say that's not the case, so I don't know. No, don't hit the copper. So the idea is if you can get all the dirt out from around this, you can just break it and the whole thing breaks at once. That sounded cool to me. But I'm not sure this is going to work, because I don't think we can get under it. I don't know how people do this. I guess they find them way up in the hills or something. This may just be too close to the water. Oh well, we'll give it a whirl. Problem is, once I get down to water level, I can't really go much deeper. I see it's not letting me dig any deeper. Yeah, it just doesn't let you dig any deeper sometimes. So I'll probably have to try this with one that's higher up in the hills. There's some kind of like max distance you can dig, not necessarily depth, but distance. That's distance from the surface, or... Yeah, alright. I don't think this one's gonna work. It was worth a shot. I don't believe this one's gonna work to pop. We'll have to get one that's further up the hill. There's a couple of them further up the hills. We can try it with one of those. I think shall just dig this the conventional way. Alright, we've got 8 minutes left on that. Let's go ahead and pop a sausage. There we go. Nice big health. Thing is huge. Wouldn't mind having an idea of kind of how big it is. So if I look north, yeah, it's getting pretty close to dark time. I got to do quite a bit of digging just to be able to get all this copper. Alright, it's almost dark. Pickaxe is broke. Seems like a good time to head back to base. Now, do I have... I do have enough stuff for a fire. I'm going to go ahead and put a... If I put a campfire down, that might put it over the limit. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure how that works. Since I'm going back to base, I might as well take all this stuff that can be taken through the portal. We'll head back home. So I need to repair my pickaxe, put all this stuff away, and then grab my bone antler pickaxe. Excellent. Alright, you go in there. You go in there. We got some bear stuff. The bear hide in that. And then top off our fire arrows while we're here. Sorry, had a ginormous sneeze. Had to get that out of my system. Let's see, we got trophy. Get rid of you. I don't remember where I put the bear paws. They're there. Those there, and then the carrot seeds can go over in our farm shed. I've got some stuff here that needs put away too. Put you in there. And we got some rock and some wood. Got some bear meat. And a blueberry. Fruits, veggies, mushrooms, right? No, fruits, veggies, honey. Mushrooms are over here. Slowly getting used to that. Alright, put the bear meat away. Need to track down my pickaxes. I'm not sure what you're doing on there. Oh, I recycled the other one, didn't I? I think. Alright, this stuff can all be put away. This is my swamp stuff. Since we're not in the swamp, I was freeing up the inventory space. It's a little dark over here. There's a piggy over there making a bunch of noise. I had some gray dwarf, some resin. Gray dwarf ice. And we got some wood. There we go. What you saying over here, piggy? Oh, it's dark out here. Are you a normal piggy? Yeah, you're just a normal piggy. Alright. Might as well get some spear experience. I think he's flipped out because of the fires. Alright, sleepy time. This thing looks ridiculous on my back, so we'll switch that over. Oh, he ran into the spikes. Hi! Having fun down there? Alright, cool. Try not to get distracted. This episode's about getting copper. Let's go to sleep and we'll go get some more copper. Guess I should take enough wood with me to make a workbench and some stuff. There we go. We'll take a stack of wood. I had to drop off the resin. That's okay. We'll just stick that in there for now. It'll be fine. Alright, and then I want to go through this guy. So it should be a new, bright, beautiful day over here at the copper mine. Or it might rain, who knows. Let's put you up there. Cool. It's a beautiful game. You apparently do a lot more damage up top, so we'll do that. I gotta be careful about using all my stamina. We're about ready for another Queen's Jam. That lasts 25 minutes, 25 minutes, only 20 minutes. Got it. Hell, the leech is down there. What are you guys doing? You guys come all the way over from the swamp? How'd you get over here? Yeah, swamp's all the way over there. Huh. Well, we can go get some blood bags, I guess. So I'm here, I do like 8 damage. If I get up here, 18. I've seen it as high as 25. Alright, let's get all of our copper. I don't think any fell down there. I'm getting pretty full on weight. Actually, let me get that back up here. Put that over there. I don't think I'm going to use the hoe, because I could use the possibly the area effect damage on this. Nope. Those are kind of worthless because they immediately just get put out. Back over here, leech. Nope, he's had enough. Alright. With a 10 there as well. You know what? I may just leave the boat here. If that'll end up being a bad decision or not. Oh yeah, I was going to build a area to repair my bone pickaxe. Let's do that over here. Might not need a shelter, because I think under here was sheltered, actually. Need to find a spot now. Yep, it's not going to let me. Too low? Too wet? Invalid placement. Oh, we had it. Bingo. Excellent. There's our repair station. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled copper chopping. With the old iron pickaxe for now. You need to know the bite, indeed. Boom. It's coming out of the ground. I don't think that leech ever came back, did it? So he got damaged and he took off. Give up your copper bits. Just a little piece hanging out there. Yep, there's more copper. Just looking up every once in a while, make sure I'm not getting snuck up on. Just me, or is this a ginormous copper node? Seems pretty big for a single. Maybe they're all the same size, I don't know. Wood in there because we're going to be here a while. Oh, Mr. Leech is back. A couple of leeches are back. To get all the stone, let's get that guy. Got a... not much weight left. Not for 2 blood bags, apparently. Water came up. Now I want to use my hoe. I don't have it on me. There we go. Oh, I have to have a workbench nearby to use that. Got it. I raised the ground a little bit. Whee! There we go. Just made it. Alright, I guess I'll go grab this chest. Thought maybe I'd want to move the boat, but knock on wood, it seems okay there. Let's do this. Doesn't take too much to break a chest. So we got, oh cool, almost 2.5 stacks so far. Excellent. Just about burnt through my iron pickaxe. This does about half the damage. Wow. Forgot how weak the bone pickaxe was. Yeah, we got 13 if we got directly on top of it. Okay, we're up to 55 on pickaxe skill. Ooh, just a piece of copper over there. That was a good bust. Just stone. I think I'd like to have about 4 stacks of copper. We'll see how it goes. Uh-oh. Ow. The inner bits seem to break easier. Wheels around? Alright. Go around. Can I get up on this bit? Sort of. Woo! Crap. Took a lot of fall damage. Ooh, bunch of copper up there. Come on. There we go. Oh no, wait. We're getting there. May have lost my shelter for the workbench. Just about got this one done, I think. I'm sure there's more inside the dirt. Alright, let's make sure we got all the pieces. Got this little chunk here. Just about out of rested bonus. Alright, make sure we got all that. Drop that. I'll take the copper. Almost a full stack of copper on us. Oops, wrong key. Alright, we got some stone still. Full up. Wow. I pushed spacebar and nothing happened. Classic. Yeah, let's do this. Let's take... We can take all the stuff that's not copper. Oops. A little overweight. There we go. We'll go back through the portal. Have a little sleepy sleep. Well, I'll put this in the other box over here. I don't know that I need to shut the door, it just makes me feel better. And then I can throw the wood in there. Perfect. Then we got some blood bags in there. Have a little sleep. We get a dream tonight. Got a rusted bonus. Perfect. Get a repair. I believe it was this portal. Yep. Back over to Coppertown. Oh crap. Now I'm all wet. So, almost 4 stacks. Not quite. There's another bear down there. You see him? It's right there. It's always bears. Get right off here by the fire. Perfect. I don't know if I'm going to have any more like big building projects. Oh, but hey, it's free stone. I already dug it up. I might as well take it back to base. Okay, we got you. You're up top. Wasn't sure if there was any more under. I think we pretty well got this one. So I'm going to mark it complete. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's a little copper ore hiding up there. Now this wasn't copper, but there's more up the way for sure. boat's drifting out. Yeah, I can't quite reach it anymore. So I get all wet. What are you gonna do? So the 4 stacks is just kind of arbitrary. I just kind of wanted 4 stacks. No real reason. Let's see what we can do. That on my R key. Does there happen to be one I missed over here? Get up kind of close to the mountain. Got some thistle over here. Is there copper by this burial chamber, or did I mislabel it? Hey. Ow! You're gonna hurt somebody doing that. Stop it. I think the bear was below here. Yeah, I don't see copper. I just mislabeled this as a copper node when it's actually a burial chamber. Well, I mean, I could use some Certainly cores. I got space. Been a while since I did one of these. I don't have my headlamp, unfortunately. So there's that. I'll leave the mushrooms. For the little bit of life they give. Oh, hey guys. Spawner in here anywhere? See a spawner? Something in there that doesn't seem happy. Sorry, this is kind of dark. Yep, just, yeah, I think I'll take these as I leave. There are ambient noises in these, so if you hear something, it doesn't always necessarily mean there's something there. Which is a little bit annoying, but... Alright, another door here. I'm gonna get lost. There's so much going on in here. Oh, there is a spawner in here. There we go. Yeah, we already know where he's at. Nothing hiding in the corner. That's cool. I don't know if I've seen one of these little ramps to a door before. Those are just decoration. What you got in there? More goodies. Yeah, we'll take those on our way out. Oh, crap. It is dark back in here. This is the most convoluted burial chamber I've been in. All kinds of twists and turns. Lots of little like dead ends and stuff. Apologize again for not having enough light, but like I said, we'll just kind of pull this stuff out as we go. So we've been all through there, not been down this branch. There's just a little alcove. Yeah, lots of little dead-end alcoves. Right, we're kind of full up on stuff, aren't we? So what? I'll come back with my headlamp. How about that? Can't see squat in here. Oh, I did label it BC. I thought it said... Okay. I just wasn't looking on the mini-map. It's a burial chamber. It's labeled properly. I just didn't look at the map and see what it said. Grab some blueberries on the way out. There is a copper deposit right here. Lovely weather we're having. I don't have this portal or my boat label, do I? Now that's labeled. Alright, I don't have any metal on me, I don't think. So I can go empty all this stuff out. We got some Surtling cores. Stack those. We got a skeleton trophy. Alright, he needs to go in the overflow. That is full. Anything else that needs to go over here? We got some seeds. I think I moved, yeah, I moved all my farming seeds over. We got some thistles we can drop off. A bunch of treasure to drop off. Always a good thing. Here we go. Very cool. And then we have mushrooms are down here. Fruits first. Blueberries are in there. I'll get my arrested bonus real quick. Yeah, it's gonna be dinner time soon here, IRL, so gotta get this wrapped up. Maybe I'll just come back with whatever copper I've got. Stack you in there. Back through the portal. I do kind of want to pop one of these, but we'll come back. How's the wind looking? We got the wind in our favor. Oh, I got wet. Oops. So we got 3 1/3. It's not bad. Let's head on back to base. A little trickier, this big thing. Get it out of here. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Whoa! Wind was not in my favor, as much as I thought it was. It's okay, we got some wind. I need to go over there. So... Do about that, and then hopefully the wind will shift a little bit. Wowzers. Got ourselves a regular old storm. Whee! I need you to just keep on going, boat. Okay? Make sure we got plenty of wind in our sails. So we'll have to come along here, and hopefully we'll get a favorable wind. We're going to need the wind to shift just a little bit. Could come down here and then tack back up. It's doable. Keep an eye out for sea serpents. Holy cow. Picked a great time to sail back home with a big load of copper ore. You were wet, you think? I think you might be right, game. I think you might be onto something. Well, I guess I'm going to get close to shore, then I'll just have to tack back up that direction. Barring any wind change. Whee! Alright, start cranking around before we get over these shallow rocks. Come about. There's seafaring terminology for all this stuff. I don't know all the terms. When you switch tacks, there's a name for that. We should be able to just sail right up the shore here. In theory. Then if I know Valheim, about the time I'm done sailing and ready to end the video, the weather will clear up. That's kind of the way it goes. Yeah, she'll just come right along here. Heading towards the port. Whee! Wow. The ocean is pretty cool when it's angry. When you're in a video game. Kind of just riding this wave. Nope. The wave's a little faster than we are. Back on the ocean, so just keep an eye out for sea serpents. Wow, some of these waves. Full on crazy town. Alright, that's our harbor right over there. We're getting ready to switch to paddle mode. Just another little bit here. Really don't want to be paddling in the ocean biome. That's bad news. Okay, we're back in the Black Forest technically, so in theory, no sea serpents, maybe? I see my fires. So I've got the little lighthouse on the dock. It's almost a little shallow getting this thing in. Yeah, look, see? Told you the weather's going to clear up as soon as I was ready to go eat dinner. Call it quits. Perfect. Yeah, it's a little shallow in here, but since you can't use your tools in the water, there's not much I can do about it. Unfortunately. Let's see if I can back this thing in here. What's up, Seagull? So right there where the tail end of the boat's pointing is pretty shallow. So I gotta be careful. Yep, didn't swing it enough. It's kind of weird because it doesn't pivot around the middle of the boat. It pivots around somewhere quite forward, it seems. I think we might be stuck. It's a little tough getting this in here sometimes. Bonk. Yeah, we'll scrape some barnacles off the hull. It's all good. Cool. We're here. Jump off the boat to get it stopped, and then we should be able to take about that up to home. So I'll transport this up. That'll be it for this video. Still got Mr. Piggy running around. What's up, Mr. Boar? I'll put you out of your misery, bud. And I'll be smelting up some copper. Might as well just throw a load in right now. There we go. And actually, let's put the ore over here. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to offload. Thanks as always for watching, folks. Sun is setting. I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.